Hello guys, my name is TimGot. Today I'll be doing a review on the T71, a Tier 7 light American autoloader, and yeah, this tank is amazing. I just bought this tank back like a month ago, and I've been playing this tank more and more often because this tank is very like, you know, if you get bored of your normal tanks, this tank is just fun. You just like, it's just a different playstyle than the usual playstyles. It's just, I don't know, I just enjoy playing with this tank. It's really a lot of fun for me. And yeah, like the only thing that I don't like about this tank is pretty much nothing. I really like how this tank plays as a light tank, you know? The speed, the mobility, pretty much everything works as I like. But yeah, let's go over the stats. So, this tank has 840 hit points. Nothing really special about that. It weighs 17 tons. That's pretty good. That's not too bad. 400 engine power. That's pretty damn good power to weight ratio. That's really good. Speed limit is 64. That's more than enough for a scout tank. If you're going downhill, you would probably reach 75 easily. Your traverse speed is 56. Again, that's more than enough. You have no armor. I'm not even going to cover the armor, there's no need for doing that, it's just no armor. Pretty much everybody will pen you, every tier 1 tank can pen you without any problems. But yeah, now we're coming to the good part, the gun. This amazing 76mm autoloader. So, what's good about this gun? It has 6 shells in the magazine, 2 seconds between the reload of every shot, and it's around 18 seconds for the complete reload. 175 penetration, that's more than enough for every tier 8 tank, and 210 for those higher tiers if you really are struggling. 150 damage each, so that's pretty damn good. Your dispersion or accuracy isn't that great, it's only 0.39. It's kinda bad, and your aiming time is 2.3 seconds. Again, that's not the greatest aiming time for a scout tank, but it's pretty good. It works. And yeah, this is why I love this tank, is because of this gun and the speed and mobility and just how this tank plays in general. It's just perfect for the way I like playing my tanks. Your turret traverse speed is 42. Your fuel range is 468, and that's amazing. Like, because of this, because the tank is an autoloader, you cannot have a gun rammer, so I have coated optics instead. Means I can just have this amazing fuel range. Just look at that, 470. That is just amazing. And your single range is 793, so it's pretty much perfect. It plays perfect as a scout tank. I have Coca-Cola here only for one reason, because my crew was at 75% when I bought it. I didn't buy a full 100% crew. I never do that. Well, usually I never do that, but yeah, in this tank I needed a Coca-Cola. I don't need it anymore, but I'm still using it. I don't know why. But yeah, like sometimes my crew members do get knocked out, but it doesn't really happen that usual. It's like 1 in 10 games my driver dies, or my gunner dies, or my commander dies, and that's pretty much it. It doesn't really happen too frequently, so I'm gonna be using Coca-Cola for now until I just have that bad streak, you know. But for now, it's going pretty good. The equipment that I have on this tank is fence, coated optics, and vertical stabilizer. Those things are perfect for a scout tank, and I usually have those 3 equipments on most of my scouts, as you can see. Here I have the same lineup, pretty much, only have a gun rammer here. Same thing here. I'm actually using the same equipment from this tank. I just put it into the Type 62. Right now I'm not really playing with this tank too much, so I don't really care too much about that tank. So the crew members, the most important skill that you really need on your T71 is Sixth Sense. You want to know when you're spotted as a scout. You know, if you're sitting in a bush, you cannot just like wait until you get shot, you know. You want to have that Sixth Sense. So if you have Sixth Sense, it does really help you out a lot. Second things that you have, that you really need is, in my opinion, is bars and arms, because it will improve your reloads, pretty much everything by 5%, you know. And bars and arms, in my opinion, is very useful. But yeah, that's pretty much the tank in garage. I got 3 replays ready, so let's jump to the first replay. So here is the first replay. As you can see, I'm playing on Swamp.
not my favorite map. I actually dislike this map a lot. But I'm gonna have a pretty awesome game on this map. Usually, you can have a pretty good game with scouts on this map, because if you get spawned on this side of the map, this side right here, you can usually go up to this position up here and spawn pretty much everybody. Well, not everybody, but at least like 40%, 50% of the people, depending on how fast you are with your scout. So, I'm going to the same position, but this position doesn't really work for me that well, because it's more made for the other side of the map, and I find that kind of unfair, because on this side you cannot really do like a spot like that, because if you get spawned on this side, you can easily spot 7 guys. But from this position, you can actually do that, and it's really annoying. Spotty has put 4 shots into him, 1 shot misses, and the other one bounces. He really gets lucky with his shots, and destroys my engine, so that's really annoying. You don't want to use your first repair kit immediately on that, but I had no option there. ELCMX is pushing up on me. I just go auto-aim, because auto-aim is OP. He misses a shot, and yeah, it's game over for that guy. Not sure why he went in this position. I'm not sure why he thought he could actually go against me. That was kind of weird play by him. But yeah, on this map, in my opinion, as a scout, you can't really do too much. It's just more of a campy playstyle of a scout, and I like to be an active scout in this thing, but I can't really do that on this map, sadly. Put 3 shots into the Borsig, and he starts aiming for me, so I fall immediately back. As well, if you have noticed, I am blue, as you can see. I've team killed or something. I don't remember what happened, why I'm blue. But there's probably a good explanation, but I just have no idea. This replay is like from 4... No, not 4. Yeah, like 3-4 weeks ago, so I have no idea what happened. Probably a guy started team killing me, and I probably team killed him back, but I probably put too many shots into him, and that's why I became blue. But usually when you do that, you get blue for like another 3, 4, 5 battles. So yeah, that's why I'm still blue in this battle. I haven't team killed anybody in this game. I haven't done team damage to anybody this game, but it's pretty much carried on from the last game. So yeah, sorry for that, but if a guy's being a dick to me, I'm not gonna sit there and just like, oh yeah, I'm accepting it. I'm not gonna do that. If he's being a dick against me, I'm gonna be a dick back against him. Simple as that. Because I just hate people that block your shots on purpose, you know, not an accident. If it's an accident, I understand it, but if they do it on purpose and they shoot you on purpose, it's like, oh bro, no, I'm not doing your game, man. And yes, some people say, don't give him that pleasure, but it's not really giving them pleasure, it's just getting some pleasure back, because, you know, he's shooting you. You want to get some payback for it. That's why some people do team damage, like I did. Black Prince showing his side completely to me, ignoring me completely. Borsig has no idea I'm here, he's pushing up as well. He gets killed. Black Prince is a one-shot. Pretty much their whole enemy team is pushing on the left side right now, the IS-6 and the IS-3, and I realized that, so I just pretty much stay in this position and kind of relax, because I cannot really do too much right now, because knowing their team is pretty much more on the EBC line. So I'm kind of waiting for my team to push up. Spot the ET15 here, back off immediately because I cannot go against him. IS-6 gets spotted, and he does aim for me, and I realize that, and I just go back, wait until I'm spotted, and then I'm gonna go actually back into the bush, and from the bush I can actually spot the IS-6 and maybe the IS-3 if I get lucky. There you go. They get spotted. I realize they're not aiming for me, so I just go for them. IS-3 side shots. First shot misses completely. Second shot goes in. And yeah, this is kind of annoying to have this with the scouts. This crew is actually very bad. The crew, I don't think the crew even has 6 cents. Yeah, the crew skills are like on 80% if I'm correct. So yeah, even if I get spotted, I have no idea. And that's one of the bad things that you don't really want. You need to know when you're spotted, because you cannot really afford not knowing when you're spotted, because it's just gonna completely destroy your game, you know. And there you go, IS-6 is a one-shot, we shoot, but T32 kills him right on time. So, a Yak Panther, ET15, well, Yak Panther's dead, now it's an ET15 and an IS-3 and one scumbag. IS-3 gets killed. M12 managed to actually defend himself and kills the IS-6. I try to get some shots going on him, aim fully, and There we go. First shot goes in. And then, yeah, he gets off-spotted, but I still think he's, like, somewhere around that area. And all my shots are going straight in where I'm aiming at, but sadly, he does get away with that. ET15 gets spotted. I go for him because I know I can pretty much handle him without any problems. Or try to handle him without any problems. And he is pushing right now to E7. Means he is showing his back to me, so I can easily push up on him and survive the situation without any problems whatsoever. So we go slowly in, well, not slowly, but pretty damn fast. And yet there we go. As of the ET15, I start aiming, and I realize he's actually aiming back at me, so we cannot really afford that. We bounce one shot, bounce two shots, go auto aim, realize auto aim is stupid, and there we go. Only 3 shots pens, and the other 3 shots sadly bounce. And yeah, right now I'm reloading. 18 seconds, almost 19 seconds. Pretty much waiting for my team. ET15 can't do anything against me. He is completely stuck. It's pretty much game over for him. I start aiming because I realize he's pretty much dead. Put one shot into him, and that is game over. 3.5k damage, and a pretty decent game for me. I was actually pretty happy about this. But yeah, let's jump over to the after battle reports. So here's the after battle report. You can see I got first class, high caliber, and Confederates. A pretty awesome game. 1.1k basic XP. Didn't really do much scouting that game, but I pretty much showed you guys off on how good the gun is from far. And the gun is pretty damn amazing. It does not have the highest pen, but if you get side shots and back shots, you can easily get damage with this tank without any problems whatsoever. The map was pretty bad. Don't really like scouting on that map, especially on that side. If I was on the other side, my game would be probably way better than that, but I still had a pretty decent game, and I was pretty happy about my result. Getting a high caliber with a scout is always rewarding to see. But yeah, let's go to the second battle. So here is the second battle. As you can see, I'm playing on South Coast, and it's standard battle. Pretty good matchup. Again, don't like this side of the map. I'm more of a fan of the other side, because if I'm on the other side, I can easily go from here, down here, and into this position, and from here I can spot this area very well. And if they push, I can easily get back shots. And I really enjoyed that. But sadly, I spawned on the wrong side, so I need to make this work. So the other thing you can do on this map with a scout is pretty much go down the middle. But the middle is more for meds / fast heavy tanks. But I'm gonna try and make this work, because I don't really have much option in this map. This map is really not my favorite. I actually enjoy the Kamplinovka map more than this map, because it really is not enjoyable in my opinion. Aiming for his lower plate, knowing it's not gonna do anything, but I keep on trying. Yeah, with 170 pen, or how much is it? Yeah, it's 175. You're not gonna go through his lower plate. It's an IS3. Only way I can go through him is probably on top of his turrets, and that's pretty much it. Liv is pre-aiming at me. I'm trying to get a spot going on him. Spot him, fall immediately back. He shoots, but sadly misses. Realize 3 guys are pre-aimed on me, so I pretty much go into a different position because I cannot afford staying in that position. Aim back for the AMX because they don't really have shots on me right now, so I can afford to aim and shoot at those guys. AMX gets spotted here. I reload. E5 is in a very aggressive position. He's actually pushing with his E5. Not a smart thing to do because he has no support on the right side. Pretty much nobody supporting. Our team is more focusing on the left, while not focusing. They're camping. Let's be honest here. AMX does not realize I'm here, and it's pretty much a game over for him. I have heat loaded because I actually loaded heat for a different tier, but he got in the way, so he got the heat instead. Poor guy. He did not deserve that heat in his face, but it doesn't matter. SCB on the left side, pushing in as well, as you can see. E5 is still going for it, and I realize that because he's pretty much being my distraction right now. Liv is in a terrible position with his tank. I realize that. Means I can get easy shots going on him. He puts one nice shot into me, and it's game over for him. He cannot really go against me in that situation. He pushed down too far, so he cannot really fall back fast enough. That's why he was pretty much stuck there. Target 2 a lot of their tanks are pretty much camping in their base. I'm still waiting for my reload time. After my reload time, I can actually put some shots into the AMX, aim for his back, have my EP loaded. Pretty much easy pens on this guy. 2 shots penned, and he sadly then gets away. 10 shots of damage. We're doing pretty good. Not doing too bad. Good thing is their team is also focusing more on the left side. A couple of them are camping in the bank, but hey, you cannot really do too much about that. At this point, there was no really need for me to push in like this, because it's really a bad plan. And the Tiger 2 is oblivious to me being here, so that's good at least. But it is a terrible, terrible plan to push up this way. Like, if you want to attack this side properly with the scouts, I advise you to just go completely around, because that's going to work the best. But in this situation, I could afford taking one more hit from the Tiger 2. That's why I was not really that scared of attacking up this way. I realized those guys were but one shot, and the Tiger 2 was not really a big threat. Aim for his lower plates, miss one of my shots. Well, bounce 2 my shots, I mean, because I'm not even really aiming them right now. Aim for his lower plates, there you go. Put one shot into him, and then he starts aiming for me. I start falling immediately back because I don't want to take a shot from that Tiger 2, because I'm a scout, you know, I cannot really afford those kind of shots. The other 2 kills the Tiger 2 finally, and now I can actually go up here and snipe from above upon those guys down there, the Centurion and the AMX and the Object Zone of 4. The other 4 was also spotted somewhere in D0, so I need to watch out for that as well. I go straight in because, you know, big balls. Not really, I just don't care too much. Put one shot into the Centurion, then he dies. Aim for the object. Still aiming. There we go, finally got a shot into him. And then the AMX, one shot. Aim, 2 shots. But sadly, bounds the second shot. But the bad shot does manage to kill him right on time. So I realized my team pretty much has the left side under control. They don't really need my help, so I just go straight down this way, knowing there's 3-4 around this area. He gets spotted, he gets one shot from the Carnarvon, and I just pretty much straightly rush in because I, again, can take a shot from him, so I'm not really that scared. He's more pre-aiming at me, and that's a bad thing to do. Like, of course, aiming for one guy is a pretty smart thing, but don't aim for a fast scout. Like, it's not gonna work out for you. You're gonna waste a lot of your time aiming for that guy, and he will probably get away with it because you have a slow traverse speed. You have slow traverse speed in general, so you're not really gonna catch up with me because I can just run around circles without you even getting one shot into me. So, one guy left is the Foch 155, the tier 10 French TD. Try to aim for him from long distance, put one shot into him, and then he gets behind houses. So can't really afford sitting here, so I just go fully in, not giving any fucks. Reload, of course, so I have my 6 shots ready. And yeah, you gotta love this burst damage. It's just so effective if you have somebody's back. You put those 6 shots, or maybe less, depending on the situation, and you fall back and you reload. And that's why I love. That's why I'm gonna be loving the next light tanks coming out in 9.3. I really want to get those tanks going in the live server, because I'm not a big fan of the test servers. I just usually get team killed for no reason. I don't know, like, I'm not sure if you have this problem on the test server, but I just get team killed by people, like, for no reason. Just because I'm a European. It's like, oh, you're European? Well, fuck you, bro. Fuck you. So they team kill me, and, like, I'm not a big fan of test servers. I test out the tank maybe, like, in 5 battles, and then I know if I'm gonna like it or not in the live servers. But yeah, like the new tanks coming out, the RU, the T54 Light, and the other tank that I already forgot, the Bulldog, or the T49, whatever the name is, we'll be buying those tanks for sure, because those tanks look a lot of fun. But yeah, let's jump to the after battle report. So here's the after battle report. As you can see, I only got East Tanker, and that's pretty much it. Sadly, nothing else. No high caliber, no sniper, nothing. I did get 1.5k base XP, so I had a pretty awesome game there. 3,000 damage again in the scouts. I'm very happy about that. Not sure why I didn't get high caliber. Oh no, yeah, the E50M actually had more damage. Yeah, never mind. So yeah, no medals, only East Anchor, and that's pretty much it. But I had a pretty awesome game. Bad side, again, I would love to have the other side of that map. I would probably perform way better on that side, but I'm not that lucky, sadly. Lost 46,000 credits because I fired a lot of gold that game. So yeah, this tank can sometimes be pricey, especially the way I played. I have Coca-Cola in as well in the tank, so that's 20 key every battle less. And then if you fire some gold, if you get into tier 10, it's terrible at some points. It really is terrible. But yeah, let's jump over to the last game. So here is the set of replays. You can see I'm playing on Himmelsdorf, and sadly we are probably on the worst map possible to play a scout on, because on this map there is no open areas. It's pretty much all city. The only way you can really spot is pretty much up here where I'm going. It's a easy, fast spot, but it doesn't really work for the entire game. You can also go up the hill and down the train tracks, but yeah, this map is really not made for scouts. It's like one of the worst maps to get a scout on. But in this game, I'm actually going to show you that even having a bad map can always, like, don't never give up, you know. Try to always have a good game. Try to go for the best possible game. And yeah, KONS put 3 shots into him, and then I completely fall back because I realized he is aiming at me, and I cannot afford a 390 average hit from that guy because he will completely destroy me. So I just fall back, and I reload, and I just stay in this position right now because I really can't do much because the hill is open right now, the banana road is open, and if you don't know what banana road is, it's this area right here. Most people call it as the banana roads or the heavy street, depending on... Well, actually, yeah, there are 2 ways to call it. I call it banana road, but some others call it heavy street. T71 is up there. I try to get a shot into him. I can pen him in the side, but sadly the gun isn't that accurate, so from far, this gun can't really do too much. KONS gets spotted again, put 1 shot into him, second shot, and second shot was not worth it whatsoever. I got the kill on him, but it was not worth staying out there like a retard, because that was really, really bad play. After the first shot, I need to actually realize, Tim, it's time, get the fuck out of there, but no. Brain was too confident, you know, being a retard is the usual thing. Like, I don't know why I did that. That was really, really bad play. Sometimes rewatching my own replays, it's just making me facepalm so hard. It's like, Tim, just no, sir, why are you doing that? No, just don't do it, you know, that kind of feeling. I don't know if you have that when you watch your own replays, but oh my god. Every time I do commentary over my replay, it's like, Tim, what are you doing here? Don't be a retard, sir, please. IS and T71 are both in the middle. I don't really know what to do right now because it's Himmelsdorf. I don't really know the way I can scout the best. So I pretty much keep on going in the same position, trying to get some shots going. IS is standing still, means 3 shots on him. Aiming for his side turret, but sadly the shot went into his tracks first. 2 shots do go into his turret, and the third shot sadly misses. And yeah, right now I'm just pre-aiming, hoping he will come out like a retard. And he does come out like a retard, so it means more free damage for us. 2 shots, and we fall back, and we start to reload. 1.4 key damage, and we are doing pretty good so far. We're not doing too bad. Again, I cannot really do anything on this map yet. There are no gaps on the map where I can just YOLO in and hope for the best. There really are no gaps. If I kill the IS, maybe I can create a gap and maybe get some back shots going in T71, but at the moment, only thing I can do here is pretty much camp and wait for him to do something with his tank. So aim back for the IS. He is pre-aiming onto the wrong position. He does aim at me and I poop my pants, so I fall completely back because I don't want to get shot by an IS. I really don't, because he will destroy me. I realize there's T71 completely rushing the E-line, so I fall back, trying to help out my teammates here because there is a scout right there, and as you can see, my driving is, as usual, the best. I just want to make sure the building was steady. That's why I drove against it, because, you know, IQ minus 20. So, T71 is 600 HP, Tiger 2 is going straight in on him, and I realized, oh, fucking hell, man, I'm too late on this guy. So yeah, pretty much waste my time by going in there, but I just wanted to make sure the RD was going to survive the situation. So I realized, oh, there's a gap. There is nobody here, and nobody in this area. Means I can probably just rush in and maybe get some side shots going on those guys. You know, that's a possibility, but I go into a more faster way. There's a KONS right up here, as you can see. Didn't realize him. I realize him now, but he's not really doing much against me. He's actually going all the way back. So I start aiming for this IS. He's not aiming at me. put 2 nice shots in him, and it's game over for the guy. Type 59 is not aiming for me either, so easy side shots. And this is why I love the autoloader, because you can do that kind of stuff. You can get side shots, and you can just do that burst damage, and that burst damage can be sometimes so effective. It can destroy games of others really fast without them even realizing they're getting shot at by freaking AMX or T57, you know, those kind of tanks. And T57, if you get shot by T57, oh my god, your game is already over. It is really a horrible feeling. And I'm happy that tank is actually getting nerfed in 9.3. I'm really happy about that, because in tank, it does deserve a big nerf. And it's not even a big nerf in my opinion. I played it on test server and didn't really feel too much different in my opinion. Put a nice shot into the SP, put him on fire, really get lucky with that. And I'm trying again to put him on fire here, and there we go, last shot, we kill him off as well. 1k damage on that SP, really lucky with that. We have 3,200 damage at the moment, and we are still fighting. Tiger P is full HP, but he is rushing on this Tiger 2, so we need to get some support going hopefully here in a second. Put one shot, 170 damage, a pretty good roll. And just look at this burst damage. This is the reason why I have this kind of tanks in my garage. And yeah, there we go, Tiger P. Bye-bye, buddy, bye-bye. And that guy's dead now. We only got 4 EP shots left, and then we have 24 heat left. We only fired EP this whole game, and we got 4,000 damage. Q1S is going for the decap. Tiger 2 is somewhere in our base, but I'm more interested in this Q1S because he is here first. Sadly, he does get killed. Tiger 2 is left on the B line, so yeah, but I realized, oh no, he's 8 HP, so I was like, well, that's great. Yep, 8 HP. I'm not going after that. Rather go into the cap and get some efficiency going than actually going for him. Ram the AMX. Well, not ram. Let's rephrase that. I hug the AMX because reasons. I don't really know why I did that. But yeah, pretty awesome game here on pretty much the worst map possible to scout on. City maps, especially Angst. Oh my god, Angst is the worst. No, yeah, Angst is the worst map to spot on. That thing is horrible. It's 600 by 600 map, and it's just so small. You can really not spot there. There's no gaps to attack. Himmelsdorf, at least you have gaps to attack from, and you get some burst damage going, you know. But that's pretty much it with Himmelsdorf. But with Angst, it's just closed down. It's completely closed down. It's pretty much the D, medium, or heavy tank area, and I like that. But if I get a scout on that map, it's just horrible. It really is. But yeah, let's jump to the after battle reports. So here are the after battle reports. You can see I got H tanker, high caliber, and a pretty awesome game out of this. 1.5k basic speed, 4,000 damage, 32 shots fired, 29 hits, only missed 3 shots, and only bounced 1 of my shots. But with the 28 penetrating shots, we did 4,006 damage. A pretty awesome game. I was really surprised about how this pretty much ended out on, because on this map you really cannot be effective with a scout, and it's as simple as that. It's like having a mouse on Malinovka. You know you're not gonna do anything on that map. You know you're gonna get destroyed if you get spotted, and it's just horrible. Same thing. That's the same way I feel about Himmelsdorf with my scouts. It just feels like they just don't belong together. Simple as that. They just don't belong together, and somehow I made it work. So I was really happy to show you guys this replay. We also made a profit of 30k, so yeah, a pretty awesome game. But that's pretty much the tank. That's T71 for you. I'm not sure how the tank is gonna be like in 9.3, because in 9.3 a lot of new scouts are coming out. The Bulldog, the T49, the RU, LTB, T49 Light, a lot of new scout tanks. So big chance people will pretty much stop playing this tank. We shall see, but hopefully I can still make this tank work with all of the other scouts around us, because like the RU, that thing has 5 seconds real time and 240 damage and 200 pen. It's like, Wargaming, please, why are you doing this? Doesn't make any sense to me. But it's Wargaming for you. They always make this kind of weird decisions, but sometimes they work, sometimes they fail. We shall see how this goes. I'm expecting the scouts to probably be nerfed after a couple of patches, because the RU especially, that thing, I don't get why that thing has freaking like 3000 DPM. I don't get that. It doesn't make any sense to me. It's like wargaming. Why the fuck are you doing that shit? It doesn't make any sense. But hey, wargaming for you. But yeah, if you actually enjoyed this review, you can always leave a like, subscribe, and comment. But as usual guys, thanks for watching, and I will see you next time.